do anything. Well, you can raise the thing up if you want. You don't want to raise it up. The round button. Yes. Now I'm being framed. Is it on? Okay. Vandeham Shiguru Shiyata Parakamalam Shigurun Vaishnavamscha Shirapam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Rana Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishakam Vitamscha Om Jnana Timarandasya Gyanajana Shalakaya Chakshuran Milidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Guraganarasisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shirupa Patanugam Govinda Vidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagurun Shah Divyad Bhagavat Premno Ibija Pranam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavananam Balarka Chelan Shitam Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Vanditam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishwara Shidharam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevaja Patitanam Pavenebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahamaranyaya Krishna Prema Pranayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gorata Vishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila chapter 17. The Lord travels to Vrindaban. So text number 1. Gachan Vrindavanam Goro Vyagreb Maina Kagan Bane Premon Matan Sahon Rityan Vidade Krishna Jopina. On his way to Vrindaban, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed through the forest of Jharikhanda and made all the tigers, elephants, deer, and birds chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and dance. Thus all these animals were overwhelmed by ecstatic love. Jaya Jaya Gora Chandra, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Dvaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Sri Nityananda Prabhu, all glories to Sri Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of the Lord. Sharat Kala Hoila Prabhu Chalite Hoila Mati, Ramananda Swarup Sange Nibrite Jukati. When autumn arrived, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided to go to Vrindaban. In a solitary place, he consulted with Ramananda Roy and Swarup Damodar. Previously, Mahaprabhu had tried to go to Vrindaban, but too many people, he went through Bengal and too many people were following him. So, and Sanatana Goswami advised that that's not the way to travel with so many people. So, Mahaprabhu got as far as Kanai Natashala and turned back towards Jagannath Puri and first went to the place of Advaita Acharya and there in what name? In Shantipur, Mahaprabhu met Raghunath Das Goswami. And Raghunath Das Goswami was serving Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu told him, you act in a calm way, don't act crazy.
Panihati, sorry.
No, okay, that was Panihati. No, that was wrong. That was Shantipur. Okay. Raghunath Das Goswami took permission from his father to go to Shantipur. There he met with Mahaprabhu, and then Mahaprabhu told him, don't act like a crazy fellow. And Mahaprabhu said, I'm going to go to Vrindaban again, and when I return, then you can come to Jagannath Puri. So you wait. Then Mahaprabhu returned to Jagannath Puri from Shantipur, where he met with the devotees, he met with Mother Sachi. Now, we are at the point where Mahaprabhu has returned, and he is again going to go to Vrindaban. But this time he won't go through Bengal. There are too many people in Bengal. So Mahaprabhu will go through the forest of Jharikhanda. Sharat Kala Hoila Prabhur Chalite Hoila Mati Ramananda Swarup Sange Nibritte Jukati. When autumn arrived, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided to go to Vrindaban. In a solitary place, he consulted with Ramananda Roy and Swarup Damodar. Because Mahaprabhu passed through, he passed through the place of Raghunath Das Goswami on the way to Vrindaban, but on the way back, he didn't pass through there. That's name? The name? The place where Raghunath Das Goswami stays.
Oh, Panihati.
Panihati, yes. My memory going, but I know all these things, but forgetting. Panihati, but Mahaprabhu didn't go through Panihati on the way back. And there, Raghunath Das, after Mahaprabhu had been as far as Ramakeli, Raghunath Das knew that Mahaprabhu was staying in Shantipur for some 10 days or so, so he got permission to go there. Now, when autumn arrived, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided to go to Vrindaban. In a solitary place, he consulted with Ramananda Roy and Swarup Damodar. Munasahai Kora Jadi Tumi Duijan Tabiyami Jaya Deki Sri Vrindavan. The Lord requested Ramananda Roy and Swarup Damodar to help him to go to Vrindaban. Ratriye Uti Banapate Polaya Jab Ekaki Jaibaka Hon Sangena Loiba. Mahaprabhu said, I shall leave early in the morning and go incognito, taking the road through the forest. I shall go alone, I shall not take anyone with me. So Mahaprabhu had waited till the end of the Chaturmasha, and then he's going. And he takes permission from Swarup Damodar and also Ramananda Roy. He says, I can go alone, I will not take anyone with me. Keho jadi sangha loite pache utidai sabare rakiba jena keho nahi jai. If someone wants to follow me, please stop him. I don't want anyone to go with me. Prasana hoya agyadiba na maniba duk tomasabar suke pate habe morasuk. Please give me your permission with great pleasure and do not be unhappy. If you are unhappy, I shall be happy. If you are happy, I shall be happy on my way to Vrindaban. Okay. Duijan kohe tumi Ishwara Swatandra je icha se koriba naha bharatandra. Upon hearing this, Ramananda Roy and Swarup Damodar replied, Dear Lord, you are completely independent. Since you are not dependent on anyone, you will do whatever you desire. Kintu amaduhar shuna ek nibedane tomara suke amar suk kohila apane. So they said, you're completely independent, you can do as you like. But then they said, Kintu, and this is but, a very big but, objection. Dear Lord, kindly hear our one petition. You have already said that you will derive happiness from our happiness. This is your own statement. Amadu haramani tabe borasu koi ek nibedana jadi dara doyamoy. If you will please accept just one request, we shall be very, very happy. Uttama brahmana ek sange avashya chahi bika kore bika dibe jabe patra bahi. Our Lord, please take one very nice Brahmin with you. He will collect alms for you, cook for you, give you prasadam, and carry your water pot while traveling. Banapate chaite nahi mayana brahman agyakora sange chaluk bipra ekjan. When you go through the jungle, there will be no Brahmin available from whom you can accept lunch. Therefore, please give permission for at least one pure Brahmin to accompany you. Now, previously, Mahaprabhu, on his trip to South India, had some difficulty with his servitor, Krishnadas. Krishnadas was enchanted by the Bhattataris, and Mahaprabhu had to rescue him. So Mahaprabhu may be a little bit cautious about who he will take with him because he had trouble with Krishna Das. And Prabhu ko he nija sange kaho na loiba ekjani nile aner manedu kahoiba. Mahaprabhu said, I shall not take any of my associates with me because if I choose someone, all the others will be unhappy. Nutana sange hoibeka snigda jaraman aiche jabe pai tabe loy ekjan. Such a person must be a new man, and he must have a peaceful mind. If I can obtain such a man, I shall agree to take him with me. Swarup ko he e balabhadra bhattacharya tomate su snigda bora pandita sadhu arya. Swarup Damodar then said, here is Balabhadra Bhattacharya, who has great love for you. He is an honest, learned scholar, and he is advanced in spiritual consciousness. So he's a real sadhu, he's saying. Pratame tumasange aila goda hoite ihara icha ache sarvatirta korite. In the beginning, he came with you from Bengal. It is his desire to visit and see all the holy places of pilgrimage. So when Mahaprabhu returned from Bengal on his trip to Vrindaban, then Balabhadra Bhattacharya came with Mahaprabhu. Ihara sangyache bipra ek britya ihopate koribena seva bhikka kritya. In addition, you may take another Brahmin who will act as a servant en route and make arrangements for your food. So one person will directly assist you and the other person will help in all the arrangements that will be done by Balabhadra Bhattacharya. Ihare sange lohajari sabar hoy sukh manapate jaite tomar nahibe konduk. If you can also take him with you, we will be very happy. If two people go with you through the jungle, there will certainly be no difficulty or inconvenience. Se vipra bahit nibe vastrambu bojan. Pardon me. Se vipra bahi nibe vastrambu bajan bhattacharya bhikadibe kore bhikatan. The other Brahman will carry your cloth and water pot, and Balabhadra will collect alms and cook for you. He'll collect foodstuffs and cook for you. Tahara Bachana Prabhu Angikora Koila Balabhadra Bhattacharya Sange Kore Nila. Thus Mahaprabhu accepted the request of Swarup Damodar Pandit and agreed to take Balabhadra Bhattacharya with him. Purva Ratriye Jagana Deki Agyaloya Sesha Ratre Uti Prabhu Chalila Lukaya. On the previous night, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had visited Lord Jagannath and taken his permission. Now, near the end of the night, the Lord got up and started immediately. He was not seen by others. Pratakale Bhaktagan Prabhuna Dekiya Anbe Shana Kore Fire Vyakula Hoya. Because the Lord had departed, the devotees, unable to see him early in the morning, began to search for him with great anxiety. Swarup Gosai Sabai Koila Nibaran Nibrita Hoya Rahid Sabe Jani Prabhurman. While the devotees were searching for the Lord, Swarup Damodar restrained them. Then everyone fell silent, knowing the mind of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prasiddha Patachari Prabhu Upapate Chalila Katak Dahine Kori Bane Praveshila. The Lord abandoned walking on the well-known public path and went instead along a bypass. He thus kept the city of Katak on his right as he entered the forest. Nirjana Bane Chale Prabhu Krishna Namal Loya Hasti Vyagra Patachari Prabhu Redakiya. When the Lord passed through the solitary forest, chanting the holy name of Krishna, the tigers and elephants, seeing him, gave way. Pale Pale Vyagra Hasti Gandhara Shukaragan Taramadye Veshe Prabhu Korilagaman. When the Lord passed through the jungle in great ecstasy, packs of tigers, elephants, rhinoceros, and boars came, and the Lord passed right through them. Deki Barachar Germani Hoi Mahabai Prabhura Pratape Tara Ek Pasha Hoi. Balabhadra Bhattacharya was very much afraid to see them, but by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's influence, all the animals stood to one side. Ek din bate vyagra korijanche shayan aveshetara gaye prabhur lagila charan. One day a tiger was lying on the path, and Mahaprabhu, walking along the path in ecstatic love, touched the tiger with his feet. Prabhu kohe kaha Krishna vyagra utila, Krishna Krishna kahe vyagra nachite lagila. The Lord said, chant the holy name of Krishna. The tiger immediately got up and began to dance and to chant, Krishna, Krishna. So I heard Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada describe this, that they were Mahaprabhu and Balabhadra and the servant were passing along the path, and one tiger was there lying on the path, and Mahaprabhu, because they touched the tiger with his foot or kicked the tiger, and then he said, get up and chant. And then Prabhupada describes Balabhadra Bhattacharya thought, now we are done. But then the tiger got up, stood up and started beginning to dance and to chant Krishna, Krishna. Aradine Mahaprabhu Kore Nare Snan Matahasti Jutta Aila Korite Jalapan. Another day, while Mahaprabhu was bathing in a river, a herd of maddened elephants came there to drink water. Prabhu Jala Kritya Kori Age Hasti Aila Krishna Krishna Boli Prabhu Jala Firim Marila. While the Lord was bathing and murmuring the Gayatri mantra, the elephants came before him. The Lord immediately splashed some water on the elephants and asked them to chant the name of Krishna. Say Jalabindu Kana Lage Jaragai. Say Krishna Krishna Kohe Preminachegai. The elephants whose bodies were touched by the water splashed by the Lord began to chant Krishna Krishna and dance and sing in ecstasy. Keho Bume Pade Keho Koraye Chitkar Deke Barachar Germani Hoy Chamatkar. Some of the elephants fell to the ground and some screamed in ecstasy. Seeing this, Balabhadra Bhattacharya was completely astonished. Pate Chaite Kore Prabhu Ucha Sankirtan Madhur Khanta Dwani Shuni Dishe Mrigigan. Sometimes Mahaprabhu chanted very loudly while passing through the jungle, hearing his sweet voice. All the does came near him. Dahine Bame Dwani Shuni Jai Prabhu Sange Prabhu Tara Anga Muche Shloka Parirange. Hearing the Lord's great vibration, all the does followed him left and right. While reciting a verse with great curiosity, the Lord patted them. Jnana Smamuda Matayopi Harinyeta Yanandanandanam Upata Vichitravesham Akarnya Venu Ranitam Saha Krishna Sara Pujam Dadur Virachitam Pranayavalokai. Blessed are all these foolish deer, because they have approached Maharaj Nanda's son, who is gorgeously dressed and is playing on his flute. Indeed, both the does and the bucks worship the Lord with looks of love and affection. Hinakali Vyagratata Aila Panchashat Vyagram Rigi Milichale Mahaprabhu Rasad. While Mahaprabhu was passing through the jungle, 5 to 7 tigers came. Joining the deer, the tigers began to follow the Lord. Deki Mahaprabhu Brinda Smriti Hoila, Vrindavana Guna Varnan Shloka Padila. Seeing the tigers and deer following him, Mahaprabhu immediately remembered the land of Vrindaban. He then began to recite a verse describing the divine quality of Vrindaban. Yatrana Sharga Durvaira Sahasan Mrigadaya Mitra Nivajitavasa Druta Rut Tarshanadikam. Vrindaban is the transcendental abode of the Lord. There is no hunger, anger, or thirst there. Though naturally inimical, human beings and fierce animals live together there in transcendental friendship. Krishna Krishna kaha kore Prabhu jabe balila, Krishna kohe vyagra mriga nachite lagila. When Mahaprabhu said, chant Krishna Krishna, the tigers and deer began to chant Krishna and dance. Nachi kunde vyagra gana mrige gana sange, Balabhadra Bhattacharya deki apurva range. When all the tigers and does danced and jumped, Balabhadra Bhattacharya saw them and was struck with wonder. Vyagram mriga anjonye kore alingan, muke muke diya kore anjonye chumban. Indeed, the tiger and deer began to embrace one another, and touching mouths, they began to kiss. Kotika dekia Prabhu hachite lagila, tu savake tahan chari age chaligela. When Mahaprabhu saw this fun, he began to smile. Finally, he left the animals and continued on his way. Mayuradi Pakigan Prabhure Dekiya Sange Chale Krishna Bole Nache Mata Hoya. Various birds, including the peacock, saw Mahaprabhu and began to follow him, chanting and dancing. Various birds, including the peacock, saw Mahaprabhu and began to follow him, chanting and dancing. They were all maddened by the holy name of Krishna. Hari Bol Bole Prabhu Kori Ucha Dwani Brikalata Prafulita Se Dwani Shuni. When the Lord loudly chanted Hari Bol, the trees and creepers became jubilant to hear him. Jharikhanda Stavara Jangama Achejat Krishnanam Diya Koila Primete Unmata. Thus all the living entities in the forest of Jharikhanda, some moving and some standing still, became maddened by hearing the holy name of Krishna, of Lord Krishna, vibrated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thus all living entities in the forest of Jharikhanda, some moving and some standing still, became maddened by hearing the holy name of Lord Krishna, vibrated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jai Gram Diya Jana Tahan Koran Stiti Se Sab Gramera Loker Hoy Prima Bhakti. In all the places through which the Lord passed, and in all the places he rested on his journey, everyone was purified and awakened to ecstatic love of God. Keho jadi taramuke shune Krishna nam, taramuke ana shune taramuke an, sabe Krishna hari boli nache kande hase, paramparaya vaishnava hoila sarvadeshe. When someone heard the chanting of the holy name from the mouth of Mahaprabhu, and someone else heard this chanting from that second person, and someone again heard this chanting from the third person, everyone in all countries became a Vaishnava through such disciplic succession. Thus everyone chanted the holy name of Krishna and Hari, and they danced, cried, and smiled. Well, this is a formula also from South India. Somebody would hear from Mahaprabhu, they would go back to their village, they were imbued with Krishna Prem by Mahaprabhu, and whoever saw them and heard them or touched them also got Krishna Prem, and like that those persons who got Krishna Prem from them also gave Krishna Prem to others in that way. So many, they all became, they all got Krishna Prem, became pure in their bhakti, and that's the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passing on like that. Jajapi Prabhu Lok Sangatera Trase Premagupta Koran Bahirena Prakashe. The Lord did not always manifest his ecstasy. Being afraid of a great assembly of people, the Lord kept his ecstasy concealed. Tatapi Tara Darshan Shravana Prabhave Sakala Deshara Lok Hoila Vaishnave. Although Mahaprabhu did not manifest his natural ecstatic love, everyone became a pure devotee simply by seeing and hearing him. Gaurabanga Utkala Dakina Seshe Giya Lokara Nishtara Koila Apane Brahmamiya. In this way, Mahaprabhu personally toured Bengal, East Bengal, Orissa, and the southern countries, and he delivered all kinds of people by spreading Krishna consciousness. So Mahaprabhu didn't always manifest his ecstasy in Navadip, because there are so many smarta Brahmins and non-devotees. But in the forest, Mahaprabhu was alone, so he could manifest his full ecstasy. No one to disturb him. So he's naturally ecstatic. Mathura Jayabara Chale Asena Jharikhanda Bila Praya Lok Tahan Parama Pashanda. When Mahaprabhu came to Jharikhanda on his way to Mathura, he found that the people there were almost uncivilized and were devoid of God consciousness. Nama Premadiya Koila Sabar Nishtar Chaitanyara Guralila Bujite Shaktikar. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave even the Beals an opportunity to chant the holy name and came to the platform of ecstatic love. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave even the Beals an opportunity to chant the holy name and come to the platform of ecstatic love. Thus he delivered all of them. Who has the power to understand the transcendental pastimes of the Lord? Vanadeki Brahmahoy e Vrindaban, Shailadeki Manihoy e Govardhan. When Mahaprabhu passed through the Jharikhanda forest, he took it for granted that it was Vrindaban. When he passed over the hills, he took it for granted that they were Govardhan. Jahannadi Deki Tahan. So everything is reminding Mahaprabhu of Vrindaban. And he's in the jungle, but he's thinking. The forest reminds him of Vrindaban. It's a vast forest. And he's also thinking that the hills are Govardhan. So whatever Mahaprabhu is experiencing, he relates it to Vrindaban. When Mahaprabhu passed through the Jharikhanda forest, he took it for granted that it was Vrindaban. When he passed over the hills, he took it for granted they were Govardhan. Jahannadi deke tahan manaye kalindi mahaprema beshenache prabhu pade kandi. Similarly, whenever Mahaprabhu saw a river, he immediately accepted it as the river Jamuna. Thus, when in the forest, he was filled with great ecstatic love. Similarly, when Mahaprabhu saw a river, he immediately accepted it as the river Jamuna. Thus, while in the forest, he was filled with great ecstatic love, and he danced and fell down crying. So he's seeing everything as Vrindaban. Pate jaite bharacharya sakam mulafal jahan jay payin taha shai loyana sakal. Pate jaite bharacharya shakam mulafal jahan jay payan, tahan, loyana, sakal. Along the way, Balabhadra Bhattacharya collected all kinds of spinach, roots, and fruits whenever possible. Jai Grame Rohan Prabhu Tatai Brahman Panchashat Jana Ase Kore Nimantran. Whenever Mahaprabhu visited a village, a few Brahmins, 5 to 7, would come and extend invitations to the Lord. Keho Ana Ani Deya Bhattacharya Stane Keho Dugda Dadi Keho Grita Khanda Ane. Some people would bring grain and deliver it to Balabhadra Bhattacharya. Others would bring milk and yogurt, and still others would bring ghee and sugar. Jahan Vipra Nahi Tahan Shudra Mahajan Ashi Sabe Bhattacharya Kore Nimantran. In some villages there were no Brahmins. Nonetheless, devotees born in non-Brahmin families came and extended invitations to Balabhadra Bhattacharya. They invited Mahaprabhu, and they gave invitations to his servant Balabhadra Bhattacharya on their behalf. And some of them were not Brahmins, but they were devotees, so Mahaprabhu would accept that. Bhattacharya Pakka Kori Banya Vyanchan Vanya Vyanjane Prabhur Ananditaman. Balabhadra Bhattacharya used to cook all kinds of vegetables gathered from this forest, and Mahaprabhu was very pleased to accept these preparations. Duichari Diner Ana Rahena Samati Jahan Shunya Bana Loker Nahika Masati Tahan Se Ana Bhattacharya Koripak Fulamule Vyanjana Kore Vanya Nanashak. Balabhadra Bhattacharya used to keep a stock of food grains that would last from 2 to 4 days. When there were no people, he would cook the grain and prepare vegetables, spinach, roots, and fruits collected from the forest. Paramasantosh Prabhur Vanya Bhojane Mahasuk Paya J Dina Rohena Nirjane. The Lord was always very happy to eat these forest vegetables, and he was even happier when he had an opportunity to stay in a solitary place. Bhattacharya Sevakori Snehe Jaiche Dash Tararupa, Bhattacharya Sevakori Snehe Jaiche Dash Tara Bipra Bahe Jala Patra Bahirbas. Balabhadra Bhattacharya was so affectionate to the Lord that he was rendering service just like a menial servant. His assistant Brahman carried the water pot and garments. So Balabhadra Bhattacharya is very much devoted to Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu feels some strong relationship with Balabhadra Bhattacharya because of his very nice devotional attitude. Nirjarete Ushnodake Snanatin Bar Dui Sandhya Agni Tapa Kashteru Apar. The Lord used to bathe 3 times a day in the warm water of the waterfalls. He also used to heat himself morning and evening with a fire made with the limitless wood. Nirantara Prema Beshe Nirjane Gaman Sukha Anubhave Prabhu Kohina Bachan. While traveling in this secluded forest and feeling very happy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made the following statement. Shuna Bhattacharya Ami Gelaya Bahudesh Banapate Dukera Kahan Nahi Pailesh. My dear Bhattacharya, I have traveled very far through the forest, and I have not even slightly received any trouble. Krishna Kripalu Amai Bahuta Kripa Koila Banapate Ani Amai Bora Sukha Dila. Krishna is very merciful, especially to me. He has shown his mercy by bringing me on the path through the forest. Thus he has given me great pleasure. Purbe Vrindavana Jaite Korilana Bichar Mata Ganga Bhakta Gane Dukiba Ekbar. Before this, I decided to go to Vrindaban on the way, and before this, I decided to go to Vrindaban and on the way see my mother, the river Ganges, and other devotees once again. That was in Bengal. Bhaktagan Sange Avasya Koriba Milan Bhaktagane Sange Loya Jaba Vrindavan. I thought that once again I would see and meet all the devotees and take them with me to Vrindaban. Eta Babi Godadeshe Korilun Gaman Mata Ganga Bhakte Deki Suke Hoilaman. Thus I went to Bengal, and I was very happy to see my mother, the river Ganges, and the devotees. Bhaktagane Loya Tabe Chali Lana Range Lakakoti Loktahan Hoila Amasange. However, when I started for Vrindaban, many thousands and millions of people gathered and began to go with me. Sanatan Mukhe Krishna Ama Shikaila Taha Vigna Kori Bana Pate Loya Aila. Thus I was going to Vrindaban with a big crowd, but through the mouth of Sanatan, Krishna taught me a lesson. Thus, by making some impediment, he has brought me on a path through the forest to Vrindaban. So many impediments were there in Bengal, and Sanatan expressed to me, this is not the way to travel, and through him I learned, but Mahaprabhu said, but that impediment that I was experiencing in Bengal, it resulted in me coming through this jungle, through this forest of Jharikhanda. And now I'm very happy. So this is all the mercy of Krishna. Kripara Samudra Dina Hine Doyamoy, Krishna Kripa Vina Kon Sukana Hihoy. Krishna is an ocean of mercy. He is especially merciful to the poor and fallen. Without his mercy, there is no possibility of happiness. Bharacharya Lingya Tahare Kohila Tomara Prasadiyami Eta Sukha Paila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then embraced Balabhadra Bhattacharya and told him, it is only by your kindness that I am now so happy. Teho Kohen Tumi Krishna Tumi Doyamoy Arama Jiva Mui More Hoila Sadai. Balabhadra Bhattacharya replied, my dear Lord, you are Krishna himself, and therefore you are merciful. I am a fallen living entity. I'm a fallen Jiva, but you have bestowed a great mercy, a great favor upon me. Muichar more tumi sange loya aila kripa kori morahate prabhu bika koila. My Lord, I am most fallen, yet you have brought me with you. Showing great mercy, you have accepted food prepared by me. Adama kakare koila garuda saman swatantra ishwara tumi swayam bhagavan. You have made me your carrier Garuda, although I am no better than a condemned crow. Thus you are the independent personality of Godhead, the original Lord. So I'm no better than a crow, but you have made me your Garuda. Mukam garoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripa tamaham bande Paramanandam Madhavam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripa Tamaham Bande Paramananda Madhavam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has the form of Satchidananda Vigraha, transcendental bliss, knowledge, and eternity. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him who turns the dumb into eloquent speakers and enables the lame to cross mountains. Such is the mercy of the Lord. Imata Balabhadra Korana Stavan Prema Seva Kori Tushta Koila Prabharman. In this way, Balabhadra Bhattacharya offered his prayers to the Lord. By rendering service unto him in ecstatic love, he pacified the Lord's mind. E matanana suke Prabhu aila kashi, madhyana snana koila manikarn karni kaya ashi. Thus the Lord arrived with great happiness at the holy place called Kashi. There he took his bath in the bathing ghat known as Manikarnika. Kashi is another name for Varanashi, Benares. It has been a place of pilgrimage since time immemorial. Two rivers named Ashi and Varuna merge there. Manikarnika is famous because, according to the opinion of great personalities, a bejeweled earring fell from the ear of Lord Vishnu. According to some, it fell from the ear of Lord Shiva. The word mani means jewel, and karnika means from the ear. According to some, Lord Vishwanath is the great physician who cures the disease of material existence by delivering a person through the ear, which receives the vibration of the holy name of Lord Rama. Because of this holy place is called Manikarnika. It is said there is no better place than where the river Ganges flows, and the bathing ghat known as Manikarnika is especially sanctified because it is very, very dear to Lord Vishwanath. In the Jharikhanda, it is said, Samsari Chintamanir Atrayasmat Tarakam Sajjana Karnikayam Shivo Birate Sahashandakale Tadgiyate So Manikarniketi Mukte Lakmi Mahapita Manis Tats Charanabjayo Karnikeyam Tata Prahuryam Janamani Karnikam. According to this passage from the Jharikhanda, one who gives up his body at Manikarnika is liberated simply by remembering Lord Shiva's name. Sekali Tapan Mishra Kori Ganga Snan Prabhu Deke Hoilatara Kitchu Vishmogyan. At that time, Tapan Mishra was taking his bath in the Ganges, and he was astonished to see the Lord there. Purveshuni Jachi Prabhu Karya Chena Sanyas Nischai Korea Hoila Ridaye Ulas. Tapan Mishra then began to think, I have heard that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has accepted sannyas. Thinking this, Tapan Mishra became very jubilant within his heart. Prabhu Rachananadari Konana Rodan Prabhu Tari Uttaya Koilalingan. He then clasped the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and began to cry. The Lord raised him up and embraced him. Prabhu Loya Gela Vishveshwara Darshane Tabiyashi Deki Bindu Madhavacharane. Tapan Mishra then took Mahaprabhu to visit the temple of Vishveshwara. Coming from there, they saw the lotus feet of Lord Bindu Madhava. The Bindu Madhava temple is the oldest Vishnu temple in Varanashi. At present, this temple is known as Veni Madhava and is situated on the banks of the Ganges. So I'll read about this tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll continue from this place. Now, it's interesting when Tapan Mishra, because Mahaprabhu, when he was a Grihastha living in Navadip, he went for collecting, and he went to East Bengal. And there, Tapan Mishra had a dream, and in his dream he was advised by one Brahmin to go find Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was visiting there. And it is said that Tapan Mishra, he was like a bookworm. He'd read through so many books, but he said he was only confused by reading so many books. But then he approached Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu gave him shelter, gave him like diksha. But it's interesting that Mahaprabhu didn't advise him to go back to Navadip where Mahaprabhu was staying, but Mahaprabhu advised Tapan Mishra to go to Benares, to go to Varanashi, which is very unusual because Varanashi is not a place where usually the Vaishnavas congregate. It is more worshippers of Shiva and impersonalists. But Tapan Mishra was advised by Mahaprabhu to go there. And it is said that this just indicated that Mahaprabhu would take sannyas and later meet Tapan Mishra. But Tapan Mishra is bathing in the Ganga, and all of a sudden Mahaprabhu comes there with Balabhadra Bhattacharya and the servant and embraces Tapan Mishra. And of course he's very surprised that he had no advance notice that Mahaprabhu was coming. But Mahaprabhu came there just when he was bathing in the Ganga, and Tapan Mishra embraced him. So this is a good place for us to end. We'll sing Hari Harai. Need one mridanga player. Okay.
Need some water?
I have some water. It's not helping that much.
Need a cough drop?
Yeah, but right now I need to sing. You ready? Hari Harai Nama Krishna Jaramaya Nama
Hari Harai Nama Krishna Jaramaya Nama
Jaramaya Manavaya Keshavaya Nama
Jaramaya Madhya-lila Keshavaya Nama
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan
Giridhari Gopinatham Mananama
Giridhari Gopinatham
Manasa Parikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Charyasta Tara Sadashi Shriman Shila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Tirabab Mahotsav ki
Jai.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Charyasta Tara Sadashi Shriman Shila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Charyasta Tara Sadashi Shriman Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Sunanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Srila Sat Siddhananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga ki Jai. Brahmachari Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunashi Jiva Gopal Bhaddada Sharagana Shad Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Ramasigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavad ki Jai. Nartam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu ki Jai. Vishwabaranya Jayam Vishnupad Vishwabaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Acharya Maharaj ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Sri Navadip Dham ki Jai. Sri Ramayapur ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Sri Kuladvip ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Sevashram ki Jai. Ganga Devi ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani ki Jai. Bhakti Devi ki Jai. Shri Vrindaban ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Sham Kuna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju ki Jai. Shri Purushottama Dham ki Jai. Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Ju ki Jai. Bhakti Vigna Vinashaya Shri Nrsingadev ki Jai. Bhakti Prabhara Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. All the assembled devotees ki Jai. Sripad Bhakti Chandan Parvat Maharaj ki Jai. Sripad Bhakti Nishkam Shanta Maharaj ki Jai. Sripad Bhakti Vigyan Muni Maharaj ki Jai. Gaur Premanande.
Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj ki
Jai.